All right, so here we are. It's February 7th. It's a Tuesday. Something that's really interesting about today is I have 90 days to grind. So I've had it in my calendar for a while. I've always kind of had that, let's say, determination to get this done in a year, get all this content up, get all these videos out to help people, in terms of health and fitness and what is considered wellness and things I've learned over time. And really it comes from the spiritual side. Specifically for me, my faith in Jesus is what has pushed me every single day through this, is because it's hard. It's not easy to not just do all the fitness stuff and film everything, but to actually live life too, right? And to check in with all the different hats I have. So it's something that I've prayed for strength. I've had to sacrifice a lot of sleep, and I've had to learn this skill, to film and edit and do all these different things in software, and just try and get my videos a little bit better, a little more entertaining, a little more engaging. So with that said, now that there's 90 days, I still have quite the grind. And what makes today the most unfortunate thing is that I'm sick. I did not expect this to happen. I was up and down last night. I was just awake every hour. I could feel, my body aching. So that's something that I did not expect. I haven't actually been sick since right when I quit alcohol, which was 3 months ago. That was the last time I was sick. And it was for about a week, a little over a week, maybe 2 weeks. But I didn't feel great for about a week. And then that was it. I've felt great ever since. So the thing I did today, and I'll keep continuing to do, is, having a lot of fruits and vegetables, a lot of, staying hydrated. I have a little bit of a headache. I think it's more dehydration based. So yeah, here we are, 90 days out. And what's the plan? Well, God, I guess, just gave me this passion to make this even more challenging, because I was going to just, do the Q-Form series and call it good. And then I was inspired with another, let's say, idea. And so I'm going to be making a series called Coach's Kitchen. It's to help people who struggle with making meals and just seeing some of the different ingredients you can use. And I think that's one of the hardest parts is, ingredient selection, when you're trying to be in a deficit. And a lot of people that want to lose weight, it's all about a calorie deficit. And so Coach's Kitchen is kind of my way of presenting it. There's a ton of different videos out there with recipes and people that are really good at this stuff. And I just don't have, let's say, the time. Kind of my vision at the beginning of this, when this started, to do it the 1 year, I had no idea that I would do all these different series. I really just had the idea to do the Endless series, which was my way of doing nutrition. And somehow or another, God intervenes and makes things come out way better than you can ever imagine. And there's nothing magical about any of these videos or anything about me, but that's kind of the whole point, is that I'm kind of a nobody, nothing special. And I was able to accomplish a lot, but don't get me wrong, this was a lot of hard labor. As a matter of fact, it reminds me, and there's a song that plays in my head, it's called Build a Boat. And, it's Noah built the ark, for 120 years. And there wasn't even rain yet. And so here I am just making all these videos, just hoping and praying they help someone at some point. And I may not even see the people's lives that it changes or helps. And maybe it starts with nutrition, but maybe some people just are looking, to strengthen their faith, or people are trying to see, that health and fitness is not just, what you think it is, which is why I'm kind of coming out, and it's not my idea, this is what was maybe passed into me, through divine intervention, is that health and fitness in my world is something I had to go learn, something I had to do for almost a decade. It can be a worldly thing, but feeling our best is really important in, say, growth. And there's scripture to back that up, that training the body and having good nutrition is going to help you with your best energy and your best self. It's a combination of the physical, the psychological, and the spiritual, all these realms coming together. So now that we are 90 days away, I have all these different series I need to do. I have to finish. I started this new one, Coach's Kitchen, and it's going to be, I think, 6 to 8 videos just to help people, with making food. It's like maybe trying to teach someone, about some of the things I do and see if it'll help them when they, say, try and take on a deficit or just trying to find ways to save calories. So anyways, that's today. I get to be sick. And I didn't imagine this is how I would start the day one of 90 days left. So I just have to pray for strength, and that's what I've been doing every day, and making this journey with the Lord and walking and talking throughout the day. And most specifically with this last few months, I'm very thankful. I came across upon a show. It was recommended to me from a Bible study group I started going to. It's called The Chosen, and it's really interesting. Not only is it very scripturally based, but it's, or close as it can be, but it brings in entertainment, right? Because most people that watch shows want to be entertained. So it really kind of plays with that line of what is accurate, and for the most part it's as accurate from what I can read, pretty dang close. And there's some maybe small details that aren't exact, but that's not the point. If anything, the coolest thing about it is because I watch it, it lets me go read back and make sure that's what was said and what was written. And it's helped me say in my memory of how the New Testament is kind of laid out in some of the different ways that each of the books were compiled. So, because they're all different: Matthew, Mark, Luke, and John. All right, with that said, I'm kind of mentally drained just from this ailment, and I just know the Lord's going to give me strength to finish this content out. I have a few more ideas. I don't want to share them just yet, because I don't know if I'm going to finish them, but in the back of my mind, it's going to be a lot more work. And if I only have 90 days left, I don't know if I can do it, is to go watch all my food challenges again, and do a review of my own challenges and talk about the experience, maybe things behind the scenes, or things I didn't share, or things I cut out. I don't know that people would care all that much, but the whole point is to just show that in the world of media and video, there's a lot of stuff you don't see. And so those who are gonna maybe know me or have watched those challenge videos and go, whoa, why would you do that, or what happened, or have some questions about it, these would be to these videos would be to get into talking about that, and hopefully entertaining in some senses, or engaging. That's my plan. But with this, trying to transform my body in 90 days to be as lean as I can, and do this multiple series: the Q form, the X form, which is kind of wrapping up in a few weeks, Coach's Kitchen, and then maybe food challenge reviews, and then probably a daily video of me going through Q form, and that's going to be on your boy Coach channel. It's a lot. So I'm going to pray for strength, pray for the right thing, and hopefully I do the right thing. And that's kind of really the whole goal in this, is to make sure that if this is my mission and this is what I'm supposed to do, that I do it well, and that I do it in the manner that I was called to do, and just be thankful. So that I was able to have the energy and the strength to do this. So that's going to do it for this video. I'll probably do another one of these here in about 30 days with a check-in, just to see how everything's going and how much I've got done. So until then, take care. Peace out.